Welcome back everyone to another video. Today I will be reviewing Cult of the Lamb released in 2022. Also, real quick, sorry for not uploading in a while. I got sick, which I still am, so don't mind my voice and enjoy the video. Cult of the Lamb is a fun mixture of 2D combat and base building in a style similar to Don't Starve, with a whole lot of religious lore. But hey, the game is called Cult of the Lamb, so what did you expect? Now, the premise of the game is kind of split into three parts. The base building cult managing part, the combat where you go into a forest killing anything in your path to get close to killing one of the 4 bishops of Old Faith. And finally the exploration and restoration of the surrounding world where you will be completing quests. Now, the base building cult managing part is, in my opinion, one of the most fun parts of this game. You can recruit followers by rescuing them from the forest. Afterwards, they are transferred to your base and you can officially make them a part of your cult. There are so many things to do with these followers, but most of them are unlocked later on and are quite complicated, so I'll just tell you the basics. You can have them clear the camp of rocks and trees, and you can have them worshipping your god. Clearing out the area gives you stone and wood, which are used for, well, building shit. But you don't have to worry about inventory space as it's seemingly infinite. And worshipping your god gives you faith points, which you can spend unlocking new buildings. Just after starting the game, you will be able to build your church. Here you can preach sermons, upgrade your crown, which is the source of your power, as it is a vessel for your god to empower you. Lastly, you can perform rituals. These vary from sacrificing one of your followers to eating a massive meal. Now, of course, all of these things are important to the game, so I'm gonna cover all of them. But let's start with the sermons. Once a day you will be able to preach a sermon, gathering all of your followers to the church and extracting faith from them. The amount of faith depends on the level and amount of your followers. A level 1 follower will give 1 faith, a level 2 follower will give 2 faith, and it continues like that. Faith can be used to upgrade your combat capabilities by unlocking new spells and new types of weapon. You can also upgrade your crown, and there are 3 different ways to do this. One of them is by using a talisman, unlocking new perks for your cults, such as being able to eat grass meals without losing faith. Another thing you can upgrade, which is quite more significant, is using a bishop's heart. Now, these bishop's heart are dropped by, well, bishops. And these are the 4 antagonistic bosses in the game that, well, are your enemies. You can sacrifice their hearts, giving you very powerful bonuses, but you can only do this 4 times as there are only 4 bishops. Last one is using a different type of talisman to change your cape, but these different capes have a cost, such as dealing 2 times the damage but having half the HP. Now the rituals are just too much to name, so I'll instead just tell you the point of them. Most rituals, one way or another, increase faith and cost stuff like bones or crops, and that's pretty much it for the church. The rest of the base building is more about the 3 stats to keep up. These stats are hunger, hygiene, and faith. All of these affect the loyalty and faith of your followers. Now, hunger mostly works where you have to gather ingredients to cook meals with to increase the hunger meter of your cult. Hygiene, well, you just need to clean up shit and puke that's left around the town after, well, your followers can catch sicknesses. And faith is gathered, well, by preaching sermons in church. Now, for the combat is quite unique. After entering the forest, you will start finding enemies. You have to kill these to get to the next part of the forest. At the end of this, you'll find a chest with gold and orbs. These orbs are used to charge your secondary attack, which can vary from shooting tentacles in all directions to shooting homing bullets. After each stage, you'll get the choice for which path you want to take, but you are informed what you will find on each path. But each path will have at least 1 different combat level. One of these stages will also have you fight hordes of enemies to free an endangered person. After rescuing them, they are inducted into your cult, and at the end of every path there is a mini-boss that after killing it also turns into a follower. After killing the mini-boss, you'll be transported back to your base. Now there are 4 bishops in the game, and with every bishop comes an area in the forest. Each area has different enemies and harder mini-bosses, but at the end of every area you will have to fight one of these bishops, which act as final bosses. They are really fun and challenging, but they're not that, well, stressful. The map and the quest. Throughout playing the game, you'll meet people and they'll unlock areas for you. These, well, contain quests, shops, secrets, and much more, such as fishing. Now, these quests are usually not too hard. You have to give them stuff, and they will in return give you part of a rare talisman that is needed to upgrade your crown. Now, of course, these quests are only a small part of the game, and, well, it's fine, because it provides you that feeling of an open world vibe, which is really important in my opinion. The next thing I'll show you is me using the church for a little bit and a part of a run, including the boss fight.
Masimaloma, Sinanara, Kokola Mua.
Thank you guys all for watching. I'd rate Cult of the Lamb made in 2022 a 4.5 out of 5 stars, as it's really fun and good, but sometimes the game just annoys you for no reason, such as making one of the bishops randomly cause a famine multiple days in a row, almost dooming all of your followers. But beyond this, the game is amazing. Also, the combat is very unique and the art really gives me Don't Starve vibes, which is one of my all-time favorite games. Now, if you guys liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, and enjoy the rest of your day.